What's going on, guys? In this video, I'll be setting up the Pantum multifunction laser printer and installing Chipless firmware, so let's get into it. So we're going to be expanding our business, and I wanted to speed up the printing of things that we print over and over again, like packing slips, invoices. So we got this Pantum M6552NW laser printer. It's a multifunction printer that has a scanner, and it also has some copy capabilities as well. Now, I like to save money, so I'll be purchasing and installing Chipless firmware on this printer so that I'll be able to refill the toner at a fraction of the cost of buying a new toner cartridge. So first, let's get it out of the box. The printer comes with an install manual, power cord, and installation CD, and a USB printer cable. I'm just going to set it up according to the instructions on this quick setup guide. Now, I bought this printer used, so there was no tape for me to take off, but I took the toner cartridge out and gave it a shake. And I loaded up some copy paper, plugged in the power cord, and I plugged in the USB cable and connected the other end to my computer. Once I did that, I headed over to Pantum.com to download the drivers. All right, so now that we got the printer plugged in and plugged into the computer via the USB cable, we can go ahead and download and install the driver per the instructions in this instruction manual here. So I need to go to Pantum.com and download the driver. So I'm going to go up here to Service and Support. And then I'm going to click on driver file download. And then I'm just going to type in my model number here, 6552. Hit enter, and down here, the Pantum M6550 series Windows driver. I'm going to go ahead and download it. I'm using Windows 10. You have to have a Windows base PC. This won't work on a Mac. All right, so now that the driver's done downloading here, I'm gonna go click on done and click on done and let it install here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and agree here. I'm gonna click on next and let it search for the printer. All right, looks like it found it. It's not gonna find it on the wired network because I don't have it there. So, all right, so once it's done looking for that wired network, I'm gonna go ahead and click on USB one-click installation because I'm gonna be installing Chipless firmware on this printer. So I'm gonna click on USB installation for now. All right, so it looks like the driver is done installing, and we can go ahead and print out a test page. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and print this test page out. All right, the test page is complete, and it looks like everything is good to go here. So we'll click on OK, and I'm going to click on done. And every time I install a printer, I like to give the computer a restart. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a restart. Now, while the computer's restarting, I'm going to print out an information sheet, and that's going to show me the firmware version. I'm going to need that later when I go to install the Chipless firmware. All right, so now that the computer is restarting, I need to print out a information page. That's going to give me the firmware version I have. I'm going to need that later when I go to install the Chipless firmware. On this particular printer, I have to get to it from the settings menu here. So I'm going to go here, go to menu settings, going to go down to info report. I'm going to select number 2, print info page. Hit OK. Firmware version. 3.2.4.9. So now that we restarted the computer and printed out the info page, I can install the chipless firmware. Got to go to inkchip.net and click on Pantum on the menu. I'm going to scroll down and find my model, and I'm going to make sure that the firmware that's on my information page is supported. Now, if you don't see your firmware, you can contact inkchip.net and they'll help you get the chipless firmware installed on the firmware version that you have. Now, our firmware is supported, so we'll continue on by clicking More next to our firmware version. On this page, you're going to find some install instructions. I'll go down here to where it says download the software, and the firmware installation software is going to download to my computer. Now, before you run this, you want to make sure that only the Pantum printer is connected to your computer. Having other printers connected via the USB cable is going to cause an error. You're going to run the software and click on Get Printer ID, and the program will run and generate a printer ID code. I'm going to press Copy ID, and the code's going to be copied to my clipboard. Then we're going to go back to inkchip.net and click on the word link on our instructions page. I'm going to enter my email, and then I'm going to right click and paste that printer ID code and click send. Now on the next page, I'm going to confirm my printer model information and click buy. And then here on the shopping cart, I'm going to enter my coupon code of Gorilla so that I can save 10%. Then I'm going to click on proceed to checkout. On the checkout screen, I enter my payment info and click place order. Once the order is processed, it's going to take you to your order details, and you'll get a pop-up saying you'll receive an email within 15 minutes. Our email came about 30 seconds later. The email is going to have a link for you to follow for the upgraded firmware. And when you click on it, it's going to download an FWR file to your computer. We'll go back to the INKCHIP software and click on upgrade firmware. And on the printer, it's going to ask me if I want to update the firmware. I'll click the start button to start the update and wait for it to finish. It could take a few minutes here, but when it's finished, you'll get this message saying, update done, please restart. I'll hold the power button down and the printer will turn off. I'll turn it back on and the chipless firmware is now installed. Now to confirm it's installed, I put a piece of tape over the chip of the toner cartridge and place it in the printer. The printer started warming up as it would normally. Now if it was not successful, I get a message on the printer saying no cartridge. So now that I've confirmed the chipless firmware is installed, I'll reinstall the driver and select Wi-Fi this time so I can print this printer wirelessly. All right, so now we're good to go. I got this printer set up to print via Wi-Fi and also set up the chipless firmware from inkchip.net, so when my toner gets low, I can refill this toner cartridge myself and save myself some money. As always, thanks for checking out the videos. Until next time, guys, good luck and good night.